Get ready, because the future is now. This is Electro Drive News, and the pace of innovation is absolutely relentless. We're diving headfirst into a tidal wave of groundbreaking updates that are reshaping industries and redefining what's possible. From unexpected players entering the arena with hypercars to everyday conveniences getting a high-tech upgrade, and even critical advancements in sustainability, you won't want to miss a single second of this. Buckle up, because we've got the inside track on the stories that matter, the ones that are driving us forward at breakneck speed. Let's get into it. First up, prepare for a surprise as a familiar name in home tech makes a monumental leap into the automotive world, and they're not holding back, aiming straight for the top tier with a vehicle that sounds like it belongs in a blockbuster movie. We're talking about cutting-edge engineering meeting pure automotive ambition. Next, we're seeing how everyday stops are getting a powerful upgrade. Imagine grabbing your morning coffee and leaving with a fully charged vehicle. That's the vision being rolled out, aiming to tackle range anxiety head-on and integrate electric mobility seamlessly into our daily routines. This could be a game-changer for accessibility. And finally, we're heading to the heart of manufacturing, where a pivotal election could set the tone for the future of electric vehicle production, with implications for workers and the industry at large hanging in the balance. Plus, a scientific breakthrough promises to revolutionize how we think about battery recycling, potentially turning waste into a valuable resource. Stick around for all the details, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. A tech giant's automotive ambition. Prepare for a seismic shift as Dreame, a company renowned for its advanced vacuum robots and smart home devices, officially announces its bold entry into the automotive industry. This isn't just a casual foray. Dreame is setting its sights on the very pinnacle of automotive performance, with plans to launch an all-electric supercar by 2027 that's engineered to rival the legendary Bugatti Veyron. This move marks a significant departure from their established product lines, signaling a deep commitment to electric vehicle technology developed entirely in-house. Initially rumored to be exploring an extended-range electric vehicle, EREV, for the European market, Dreame has now pivoted to a pure EV supercar, showcasing a bold vision for their automotive future. The company revealed that this venture has been in development since 2013, involving a dedicated team of 1,000 professionals who have been meticulously crafting their automotive debut. Dreame aims to differentiate itself by integrating an intelligent ecosystem, a hallmark of their smart home expertise, directly into their vehicles. This means unprecedented connectivity with smart homes and mobile devices, creating a truly connected driving experience unlike traditional luxury automobiles. The anticipation is palpable as the automotive world watches to see if this home appliance giant can indeed deliver a supercar that matches its ambitious claims and disrupts the established order. This development has sparked considerable discussion online, with many drawing parallels to other tech companies venturing into the EV space, questioning the unique selling proposition beyond brand recognition. Analysts are keenly observing Dreame's strategy, particularly their ability to translate their success in consumer electronics into the complex and demanding automotive sector. Hold on tight, because the EV revolution is touching every aspect of our lives, even our daily coffee runs. Next, we explore how your favorite coffee stops are becoming charging hubs, making EV ownership more convenient than ever. Fueling up with your morning brew. In a strategic move to enhance customer engagement and capitalize on the growing EV market, Restaurant Brands International, QSR, is rolling out electric vehicle charging stations across its iconic Tim Hortons coffee shops in Canada. This initiative aims to transform casual stops into essential service points for EV drivers, positioning Tim Hortons as a leader in accessible EV infrastructure. The company has committed to installing fast EV chargers at 100 of its locations, with the first station already operational in Saskatchewan. This rollout is part of a larger plan to have charging stations available at numerous Tim Hortons outlets across Canada by the end of 2028, with significant expansion planned for the coming years, including 13 more locations by the end of this year and an additional 50 by the end of 2026. Restaurant Brand's ambition is clear: to establish Tim Hortons as the premier restaurant chain offering fast EV charging solutions nationwide. Each charging station is designed to be robust, typically featuring 4 ports capable of providing up to 75 miles of range in just 10 minutes, a crucial feature for drivers concerned about charging speed. Users can easily locate these new facilities through the Tim Hortons mobile app, integrating the charging experience into their digital lives. This expansion comes at a critical time for EV adoption in Canada, where a lack of charging infrastructure and concerns over charging times have been identified as major barriers. With the national charging station count still falling short of government targets, this private sector initiative by Restaurant Brands International could significantly accelerate the transition to electric mobility. The company's stock, QSR, currently holds a moderate buy rating from Wall Street analysts, suggesting investor confidence in its strategic direction and growth potential. This initiative has been met with widespread approval from EV advocates and consumers alike, who see it as a practical solution to range anxiety and a vital step towards a more sustainable transportation ecosystem. Industry observers note that integrating charging into familiar retail environments is key to normalizing EV usage. From convenient charging to the very heart of EV production, the landscape is being shaped by critical decisions. Next, we delve into a nail-biting union election that could determine the future of a massive EV battery complex. A crucial vote for EV's future in Kentucky. The electric vehicle revolution is facing a pivotal moment in Kentucky, where a union election at the Blue Oval SK battery manufacturing complex is currently in a state of suspense. The outcome of this vote, which determines whether workers will unionize, hinges on the resolution of dozens of disputed ballots. The United Auto Workers, UAW, initially claimed a narrow victory following a 2-day vote that concluded recently, but the final tally could be swayed by 41 challenged ballots. The UAW has argued that these ballots are illegitimate and should not be counted, viewing them as an attempt to undermine the workers' democratic choice. Conversely, the company is urging the National Labor Relations Board, NLRB, to count every eligible vote, emphasizing that all voices deserve to be heard. This election is particularly significant as the UAW seeks to expand its influence in the southern United States, a region where unionization efforts have historically faced greater challenges. The Blue Oval SK Complex, a monumental $6 billion joint venture between Ford Motor Co. and South Korea's SK On, is a cornerstone for the next generation of EVs, producing batteries for the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning pickup and the E-Transit electric cargo van. The preliminary vote count showed 526 votes in favor of the union and 515 against, with the 41 challenged ballots being enough to potentially alter the results. The NLRB is now tasked with reviewing these disputed ballots to determine their eligibility. Governor Andy Beshear highlighted the complex's importance, noting it represents the single largest economic investment in Kentucky's history, with production already commencing at one of its 2 plants. The UAW's strong stance against the challenged ballots underscores the high stakes involved, aiming to protect what they believe is the clear will of the workforce and solidify their presence in the rapidly growing EV battery sector. This dispute has generated intense debate, with labor rights advocates supporting the UAW's position on the challenged ballots, while business groups emphasize the importance of ensuring all votes are counted accurately. Analysts are closely watching how this situation unfolds, as it could set a precedent for unionization efforts at other major EV manufacturing sites. As critical decisions are made on the factory floor, groundbreaking science is also paving the way for a cleaner future. Next, we uncover a revolutionary material that could transform EV battery recycling from a challenge into a simple process. Recycling revolution, MIT's self-disassembling battery tech. The burgeoning electric vehicle industry faces a significant environmental challenge, the looming issue of battery waste. While recycling efforts are underway, many EV batteries still end up in landfills. However, a pioneering research team from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, has developed a groundbreaking solution: a self-assembling battery material that can be easily and rapidly disassembled for recycling. Detailed in a recent publication in Nature Chemistry, this innovative material functions as an electrolyte in a solid-state battery cell, but with a remarkable twist: it can revert to its original molecular components within minutes when submerged in a simple organic liquid. This approach offers a radical departure from current methods, which often involve shredding batteries into a mixed, difficult-to-recycle mass. By designing the electrolyte, the crucial connecting layer of the battery, for easy disassembly, the entire battery pack can be broken down efficiently, accelerating the recycling process. Lead author Yukio Cho highlights this as a paradigm shift, stating, "Our approach is to start with easily recyclable materials and figure out how to make them battery compatible. Designing batteries for recyclability from the beginning is a new approach." The material is based on aramid amphiphiles, AAs, molecules known for their self-assembly properties in water and structural similarity to Kevlar. These AAs are engineered with a polyethylene glycol (PEG) component that facilitates lithium-ion conduction. When exposed to water, they spontaneously form stable nanoribbons, creating a mechanically robust structure with ion-conducting surfaces. While the current iteration showed limitations in performance due to polarization, the potential for integration into existing or new battery designs is immense. Cho likens the disassembly process to cotton candy dissolving in water, emphasizing its simplicity compared to the harsh chemicals and high heat typically required for battery recycling. This innovation not only addresses the end-of-life challenge for EV batteries, but also holds the potential to bolster domestic lithium supplies by enabling the reuse of materials already within the U.S., potentially mitigating future price spikes for this critical resource. The MIT team is actively exploring optimizations and collaborations to bring this recycle-first approach to the forefront of battery manufacturing. This MIT breakthrough has generated significant excitement within the scientific and environmental communities, hailed as a potential solution to one of the EV industry's most pressing sustainability concerns. Industry analysts believe this could fundamentally change the economics and environmental impact of battery production and disposal. And that wraps up our deep dive into today's most electrifying stories. We'll be right back after this break with a quick recap and a look at what's next. That's all the news that's fit to print on ElectroDrive News. We covered a home tech giant's surprising entry into the supercar market, Tim Hortons rolling out EV chargers across Canada, a critical union vote at a Kentucky EV battery plant, and a revolutionary MIT innovation for easier battery recycling. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more updates. We'll see you next time.